Bewani Palm Oil Development Limited, the leaseholder of Posen 160C, is situated in the Bewani area of Wanimo district in the West Sepik province. Initial project establishment, including infrastructure development, took place in 2011 after formal documents were signed between the developer, landowners and stakeholders. After a year, Prime Minister Peter O'Neill initiated its first planting in 2012. The project approved agricultural land areas covers 139,909,000 hectares with total target plantation area of 80,000 hectares. Bewani Oil Palm Plantations Limited or BOPPL, being a financial partner and developer with over 35 years of experience in the oil palm industry, acts as a key driver for the project in strong collaboration with 4 landowner companies. The collaboration was described as a key feature in this progressive project. However, on the forefront of the project, replacing palm trees in the mindset of the locals after heavy logging activities in the area received many criticism at first. Local ward councillor Moses Woom says landowners are now keeping a close eye as the project develops.
Something has been come, nubla time awareness has been come, nubla been against, also nubla vaccine bagrabad. Time I come inside, nubla looking how life nubla change. How we change a little bit, so now nubla looking palm grow, palm now. I'm all big finish now, only current finish, I'm ready to harvest now. So this whole palm now I'm ready to go to mill. So nubla now I must throw something only starting finish. Something must go through the mill or process. Now, I'm looking how income blood is la benefit by me throughout lots la oil palm blood.
The core business of the project is oil palm development and its processing. To achieve this, the company has seen operations unceasingly engaged into the expansion of oil palm estates, land clearing, salvage logging, nursery development, palm planting, infrastructure development, and fulfilling corporate social responsibility. BOPPL's Executive Director Go Eng Seong says, like other big projects in the country, this project will be a success and significant development to the people within the project area, Sandan Province and PNG as a whole.
Palm oil developments have been contributing massively in their economic growth. If we zoom into a smaller context, if we look into Papua New Guinea itself, we can refer this to a few successful palm oil projects, namely like in East and West New Britain areas.
The opening plantation development started with nursery sites in Imbio, Bewani, Sumomini and lately in the Isi Daru area. These 4 sites serve as operating centers for the initial plantation development of the estates. To date, a total of 992,096 palms have been planted in Bewani, Imbio and Sumomoni estates. But this is not the least. The project continues to advance with simultaneous land clearing and preparation for more planting. The scale of bearing bunds depends entirely on the first stages of the seedling. Harry Yaki, a local who is now employed with BOPPL, explains the crucial steps in making sure the palm seedling is cared for until it's being planted.
First 50,000 I'm ready finished. I'm starting nursery now. I'm start 3 months finish here long pre-nursery. After 3 months I'm go long main nursery. So inside main nursery I'm start 6 months again. But I'm ready long mature long go long big plantation. So time start long 6 months finish I'm ready. Maybe by transferring go long planting straight long big plantation. So now machine I'm all over new land clearance. So already finished now. Machine work ready made cleaning straight team. So time after 6 months I'm all necessary ready. We blah transferring go. So time the planting finish after 6 months I'm work line long. Plantation now look him now.
Yaki says every step in nurturing the oil palm seedling is important, not only in its first stages of development in the nursery, but out in the plantations as well. The proper care to any palm oil seedling is vital with its buying power after it matures, which a 100% return is expected.
La preparation inside the planting finish, I'm stop 2 years or 3 years inside the plantation. Time 3 years. After 3 years, we look I'm ready long harvest. So demonstration harvest now we working finish. So people harvest by cleaning all Panggal belong palm, cleaning stream, biar you can cut him fruity go down. So by you now, maybe the master team finish come up the field, come up finish. So biar long harvesting, I'm waiting to sol line long. Kestin, it's like a scaling team come, scaling more palm long, time long, goal of meal.
At the moment, the project is using 2 types of seedlings.
We order seedling from a dummy from East New Britain, and there's one more from Felda. So we try to get 2 types of seedling to compare which one is much better. But after we are planting and doing some the nursery, we see the both of this seedling showing us very good result. So we are still continue, especially for this dummy. The seedling is quite good, and I think it's a very established company.
It's an industry with big plans, and with a target planting landmass of 80,000 hectares, a massive manpower is required to support and push this project forward. General Manager Plantations Sukor Yusuf says the plantations need more local manpower, and the developer is prioritizing the training and transfer of skills to the locals. Yusuf says through community awareness programs, employment won't be a problem if people see the value of supporting and growing the oil palm project.
That's why we already informed all the people that we must work together with the companies.
Almost 3 years after initial planting, palm trees are bearing and giving a positive feedback to both the developer and landowners. Plantation manager Sukor Yusuf believes the oil palm sector can be the agent of change for the locals. Yusuf's connection with the landowners is getting better and better every day to see the progress a success.
What we're coming here is to transfer the technologies. We want to transfer the technologies. We want to transfer the benefit, to all the local people here. So this is the thing. We're coming here to plant the oil palms. With all my staff, all my groups, we're coming here to plant the oil palm. This is the golden fruit. This is the golden fruits that can change people's futures. So we are coming here to develop the area for the local. And
a significant accomplishment has seen 7,400 hectares of plantations planted as of January 2016, and with seedlings of more than 500,000 in nursery sites. Yusuf believes the industry will require over 8,000 workforce. But semi-skilled workers is a struggle the developer is facing, and more people are needed to support and contribute their efforts into this oil palm project.
We are still training them and to work with them to become a more energetic and more productive people to work with us and to build up this area, to become a more development area in here.
Landowner leaders are seeing adults, youth and even the elderly employed and having a source of income. And as of workforce requirements, the project welcomed committed workers not only from the local villages but also from adjacent districts and provinces.
Compared with logging operation, the adults, major people only work. They have money, but the small mothers and the small kids cannot work. The school leavers cannot work. But here, this industry gives them money. Everybody work. Now 100%, everybody have money. 100% everybody works, no doubt. And we have confidence in this project.
The chairman of Lenona Group, Momu Holdings, believes the project must be embraced despite challenging times, because seeing the changes that have happened, Mr. Sumo says the turnout will be positive.
I think this project will sustain them for their livelihood. There is no choice. We 100% know this project will sustain the livelihood for the people of this area, oil palm industry. But this first time to come here in this province. But we know this project will sustain them, will sustain us, and the future for our children and grandchildren.
The Bewani catchment has seen a slow pace of development from the local district authority and provincial government. The significance of this project has seen roads developed and building of few bridges connecting the inland people to basic services in town. Not just that, but a road outside the project area was recently upgraded, which stretches for about 19 kilometers. The inland people of Bewani and those close to the road are currently using the road. Local landowner groups are also playing a crucial role in awareness programs and consultation with people on how the project is developing. Jacob Yani from the Ako clan is a former agriculture specialist who has resigned from the government sector and is now leading his clan to be partners with the developer.
I believe that this is the way forward in terms of the country is changing, Papua New Guinea is changing. We're going into road economic. We're looking at the money side now. Our living depends on money, so we need to change. That's why this is a project really, and by really will change a lot of us, change every household within the our Momo Holdings and other our sister companies also. So I'm an area for me, Ako clan, we own this plan. We losing this plan for company to operate the looking so that the clan members they get benefit through long land flow. Even though there is environment damage, so distraction is that, but this will go, the change will come.
A major benefit to the locals in the project area is the housing scheme project. This will see the relocation of communities to a 50-hectare housing project built by the oil palm developer. Eric Siop is a local who now has a better home for his family.
So now the project is here. They have changed our living. So now you can see I'm standing in front of my good standard house here. So I'm very happy with the company. Have done something good for us. And
in the Bewani Ward Council, increasing population has seen many children not attending school because of distance despite the free education policy. The support and development of an elementary school has brought joy to the local leaders and parents. The establishment of the elementary school has given the opportunity to children to be educated. The school has 2 teachers and a population of about 25 students per class.
so this lab classroom now and one benefit of Bewani oil palm. Where you can look in before me plus I put in morata, panga, limbu, mogata and brook. Now you like looking slab and all work in elementary school lab, all Burger lab, go some lot time all Burger. Now me talk about me ride company now, only give him slab material. Now it's the classroom him up. Now work the papa mama only ammas. This the classroom him up. But this the classroom all not word all come looking. Only talk the best classroom inside Bewani local where people are building and permanent.
BOPPL has also made inputs in the health sector. Despite having access to health services in the Vanimo district, communities surrounding the project are visited regularly for malaria prevention and hygiene lectures. Moving forward, the developer has begun the construction of the very first oil mill facility in the province. The facility will be capable of processing 60 to 80 tons of fresh fruit branches per hour. The location of the mill is strategically inside the Imbio plantation estate. With all approval and engineering tests by the contractor, construction phase is progressing.
This is our main processing area. So this will be the main processing building. So on the other side is our store and also of our water treatment plant over there. So over here is our loading ramp is to receiving the fresh fruit bun from the plantation.
Once completed, the mill is expected to be commissioned in 2017 with the forecasted production capacity of 250,000 metric tons of palm oil products per year by 2025. BOPPL's Executive Director Gong Heng Siong says the capacity of the mill will see production reach new heights.
The company has also set up the next 5 years program that we plan to plant additional 25,000 hectares of oil palms plantations in Sundown province before we would construct the next oil mill of the same capacities in the near future.
But a major setback which BOPPL is closely coordinating with the Sundown provincial government is a betting space for oil tanker ships. Continuous dialogue between stakeholders will require suitable site for the bulk liquid terminal facility. This will see ships carry a capacity of 11,000 metric tons. The betting space is a major facility and a vital component of the oil palm project, which will see the final product shipped out for export and sale at the market. The developer believes stakeholders in this negotiation will respond positive to allow the construction phase to begin. All in all, the introduction of oil palm project in Bewani has drawn some light into the development phase of the people. As a developing nation, such development projects have been the factor in building infrastructures where levels of government have either run short or have not made inputs into the lives of communities.
We do understand that the impact of the cost factors will be very critical if we are not tackling these challenges and difficulties in time. So with these regards, we hope all parties, all relevant parties and stakeholders with us to witness the success of this Bewani oil palm project.
The Bewani oil palm project is now in its crucial steps in producing palm oil produce, an export commodity which, despite economic difficulties, has been on top as a leading export agriculture product.